Today I am going to be making cinnamon alkaline muffins. For that I am going to need 1 3/4 cups of spelt flour. It's hard to see. So it's spelt flour. I'm going to be using 3/4 cup of coconut sugar. There, coconut sugar. I'm going to be using some pink salt. I'm going to be using about a teaspoon. I'm going to be using a teaspoon of baking powder, which I have somewhere. I'm going to be using a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I'm going to be using 8 ounces of applesauce. I'm going to be using 4 ounces of coconut milk, and it is the milk, not the, it's hard to, there, coconut milk, not the cream. And 2 tablespoons of agave. I like amber agave. I like the darker one, so this is amber agave. Sorry, the lighting is, but it's organic agave. I don't know how to put it so it can be clearer, but it's organic agave. Okay. So we're gonna be doing dry ingredients first. And that is 1 3/4 of spelt flour. Okay, so that's there. Put the rest back with my handy dandy clip. I'm sure there's other brands of spelt flour. I prefer the Red Milk brand for all my specialty flours. And then we're going to be using 3/4 cups of coconut sugar. This is a good glycemic index, organic, gluten-free, vegan, unrefined. And it's not expensive at all. I get this from Brandless, and it's about $3 maybe for a pound of sugar. We're going to be mixing the dry ingredients, making sure that there's no lumps or anything. And then to this I'm going to use about a teaspoon of, this is Himalayan pink salt. That's about right. And here, we're going to be using this is 1/4 teaspoon. So, and it calls for 1 tablespoon. So it would be 8 of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's 1 teaspoon. And the reason is because this is 1/4 teaspoon. And it calls for 1 tablespoon. Okay, and 2 teaspoons are 1 tablespoon. Okay, so that's there, all mixed together, making sure with the whisk so there's no lumps and everything is sugar and everything is integrated. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon too. So that 1 teaspoon will be 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If you like a more cinnamon taste, you can add more. If you don't like it that much, you can add less. But I'm telling you, these will melt in your mouth. So delicious. I don't make them often. It is an alkaline recipe, but I'm telling you, this is the best. If you have a sweet tooth, this is the best alkaline recipe ever. To that, we are going to use, that's it for the dry ingredients. Next, we're going to use 8 ounces of applesauce. Okay. Which is a cup. I'm just gonna do a well here, and I'm gonna put the wet ingredients in the middle, and then we'll mix them in together. So 8 ounces of applesauce, 4 ounces of coconut milk. Now coconut milk, you can find Goya brand, or you can find the there is a Oriental brand in the Chinese aisle, like in the Asian aisle of most grocery stores. I prefer that one actually, but I didn't have any because apparently I use coconut milk way too much. I use it for ice creams and for everything else. So it's 4 of these. And then we're gonna use 4 ounces of either coconut oil or any alkaline oil. Since I don't have coconut oil readily available, and avocado oil is a substitute, and it's again very mild, very healthy, good fat. I'm just gonna use 4 ounces of this one. There you go. As long as it's an alkaline oil, you're good to go. So that's that. I'm gonna start integrating the wet with the cold. I mean the dry with the wet. Sorry. And 2 tablespoons of agave. There we go. Oops. So that's 1. And that's 2. Make sure everything is well mixed together. And I'm gonna get muffins cups and a tray. I'll be right back. Guys, I should have been ready, but oh, here we go. I know I had some paper ones over here, but these are to go. Paper cups, paper cups. Got it. There we go. Okay, so we are going to, this is my brownie cup, but I use them, and we're just gonna line them up with these paper ones, and we're gonna fill them up 3/4 of the way up and put it in the oven, which we will be putting to heat. Once this is done, we're going to bake them for 20 minutes at 400. Bake 400. Start. I'm going to preheat that while we finish lining this thing. And this mixture that I just did, I've done it before. It's gonna give me just enough to fill this dozen. So make sure this is fully done. And I have a handy dandy scoop somewhere here, which I recently used for ice cream. Oh, here we go. Scoop. And we're literally gonna just scoop these, put them in here. This recipe is not mine. I got it out of a website. And I couldn't tell you what the name of the website is. I do apologize. So we're just gonna fill this up until they're about 2/3 filled. And I'm gonna show you how these come out. These are delicious. Like literally they melt in your mouth. We're gonna use our rubber spatula to scrape the last of it. No need to waste any of this because it is goodness. I'm just gonna spread it across the top of the ones that are here. And if they overflow a little bit, that's quite all right. It's muffins. Okay, done with that. I'm gonna clean the pan a little bit so I don't have no, it's easier to clean when you're done. These are ready to go. And as soon as the oven is preheated, we're gonna put them in there for 20 minutes, and then I have a cooling rack ready to cool them off while I continue cooking the rest of my meal. Thank you guys.